So Ryan, a playoff game, two big conference double-headers, particularly this weekend against Manchester. Is your job a very focused one right now?
Yeah, it's always nice when you play the same team back-to-back, so we focus on Manchester here. We study one team, and we kind of feel like we owe them. They caught us, a few weeks ago when we were pretty depleted and stole some points off us and really hurt our title challenge here. So we feel we kind of owe these guys, and we're back to healthy. Matty Haywood's skating all week and looks promising for the weekend, which will be the first time in a while where we're 100% healthy, apart from Jackman. So it's a good feeling in there, guys. The guys are riding some confidence.
At this stage in the season, not many games to go. What is your hopes for this season? What would you see as being an ideal outcome in a couple of weeks' time?
Well, I think right now this team's always focused on winning the league, and now obviously, we're not obviously out of it, but we're looking to win out and win our conference and take the highest seed possible, and by doing so, we're put some pressure on teams above us, put some pressure on teams below us, and more importantly, get a good feeling going into that playoff.
Big result by Coventry last night with regards to that league title. It still shows that there's still anything can happen, still anything to play for, isn't there?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, the league's tight. You go on the road, midweek game, and it doesn't matter where you're going. The league's 13, 14, whatever imports are going now. You're running into good teams here. You're running into good goaltending, and anybody can beat anybody. It's not necessarily a disaster when you lose. It's not like it's never been seen before. It's happening a lot, and next year it'll happen again. And you're seeing quite a balance throughout the 1 through 10, and that's the reason we got 5 teams hunting for a playoff trophy right now, or sorry, a league trophy. And going down the last 2 weeks, there is not one team that's dominating. You just can't do it anymore. There's too much parity, and it's great for the fans, and it's great for the league.
It was great for the fans last weekend, a 4-point weekend that was very much needed. When you look at those two games, which one was more important? The Belfast game at the start of the season might have been the big one you look at, but those conference games are huge at the moment, aren't they?
Yeah, like I said, we've got back to healthy here. Belfast last weekend was the first time, the weekend before was the first time we were able to ice a proper team, a team that can compete, and they beat us. And then I thought we did we played okay. We didn't play great, and then we beat Nottingham the next night. And then we gained some confidence. Obviously, anytime you lose a skid, it's just a sense of relief goes through the dressing room, and then we carried it into practice and carried it into Belfast, and we played a very, very tight, structured game. Go back with some good goaltending. And we've done it before. We've done it before. And Christmas time, we played the exact same style against them. And then, we looked tired, as you expect. You don't get in till 5 in the morning, and that Belfast trip's a tough one to come back, and it's a 21-hour day, to play one game. And I thought we looked tired for 40 in Dundee, but we hung in the game. We stayed in it. And again, Holtzy made some saves and kept us in it. And then in the third, I thought we actually got our legs and looked pretty good. And we outshot them 2-1, and we're able to finally find that go-ahead goal, and we're able to close the door defensively. We've been playing some of our best hockey, recently, and relying on that because we hadn't been scoring too many goals. So it's good. It's nice that things are coming together, and we switched up the lines a little bit just to try to get some goal scoring, find some goal scoring here, and we got the ability to do that. We can interchange that top 6, mix and match a little bit without creating too much of a disturbance here. And it's nice for me to have that. You can, if it's not going, we'll change up Trimmer and put him up with Keither, or move Levy around, or and it's good that the guys like it, the guys respect it. They've played enough where they're comfortable on wherever whoever they're lined up with. So it's a good feeling. Obviously it's tough because we expect to win the league. We want to win the league. That's our goal. Even for a mid-budget team, that's what our goal will be from now on. Anytime Braehead hits the ice, they want to compete, and this year here we're gonna need some luck, but our main focus, like you asked, is just win our games and win our conference. Take it one game at a time, and kind of keep building, and then hopefully be on a good run going into playoffs.
Well, coming into playoffs, it's starting to be interesting now. You're starting to look at who you might match up against. Is there a particular team you would prefer, or are there certain teams you're looking at because certain teams are more likely now? Yeah,
I mean, it's pretty tough to even kind of guess. It's crazy with 4 games left. It's anybody's guess who you might match up with. There's so many variables. I mean, it's an analytical dream for somebody to go out there and try to figure out what's going to happen. I mean, last night throws throws Nottingham maybe a little bit behind the pace here, but and also throws Coventry into that 7th spot and can maybe hunt 6. And yeah, so there's a lot of moving parts. And I think after this weekend here, Belfast and Cardiff play each other twice, and I think you might see some separation where there might be a bit more clarity on where teams are going to finish. But for us, it's just taking care of our own business, and then wherever the chips land, that's where we go.
Thank you, Ryan. Good luck with the weekend.
Thanks.
Cheers, there.